What up, YouTube? It's your Uncle Darius. I want to thank my niece and nephew for watching. You guys could be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me. I really appreciate that. Make sure you subscribe to your uncle. Leave a like if you guys any recommendation. Leave it in the comment section. Get to it as soon as possible. What about do right now? About react to the 300 greatest albums of all time by Pace. I never up until recently I never heard of Pace magazine. Like this is my very first time ever hearing them. I only recently heard of them because another YouTuber had also reacted to this. So I figured, you know what? Let me react to this list. Enough of the blah blah blah. Let's get straight to it. As we all know, lists are subjective, so we're just gonna check it out. All right, and it was released by Tune Dur. You know all the other people. Okay. So all right, let's see if they have a criteria. Okay, they have been assisting. Okay, it taken 22 years. Okay. Do they have any criteria? That's what I'm looking for. The criteria for what is considered to us falls someplace in between influence and timeless list. That's how you get a list featuring the Talking Heads, Steph, Mariah Carey, and Lana Del Rey. Lana Del Rey on the list, but it's 300, so you bound to have it. So let's see. Modest Mites. I've heard this album. I got it on my wish list. I haven't really listened to it, but we will check it out as soon as possible. Rihanna, Anti. I'm not sure, but people do love Rihanna. Queen, that's the one. No, bicycle. Wanna drive my bicycle to fat bottom girl. You make my rockin' world go round. This is underrated, by the way. Terry Riley. Oh yeah, they got that song. That song. Rainbow and Curved Air. I actually first heard of it on Grand Theft Auto 4. It was like it's a great song and everything. Another one that influenced the Who to do Bubba O'Reilly and the Won't Get Fooled Again. All right, Raincoats, that's another album that I have on my wish list, but I haven't listened to it yet. But I heard good things. Bad Brains. Okay, what? Yeah, are they punk or are they reggae? I think they're reggae. They look like they're reggae. But they might be punk. Yeah. I don't know this album at all. I don't know who these people are. They look like they're from South Korea. I would not be familiar with it. America Most Wanted. Now that's a hardcore album right there. That's it. Like that's dope. That's where after Ice Cube left NWA due to financial situation, he went out and released his solo album, with the help of Bomb Squad, release classic like Who's the Mac and a Nigga You Love to Hate. This is a classic song. Epic album. Ice Cube is dope. All right. As the ass just fun to funty. We know Major Tom the Junkie. This is a good album right there. You know what I'm saying? Fashion, everything. I think actually is one of my favorites, but okay. Another one that I never heard of, but they say he's a flamenco singer, but I really never heard of this album. Okay, another one I never heard of. Britney Spears. Yeah. One of the music that make my ear bleed even to this day. I never really got I remember I was 10 years old when this album came out. I never really got into the Britney Spears high. Hit me, baby, one more time. I know a lot of people still love that song to this day, but I just never been a Britney Spears fan. And I just never got into her. Her music was never for me even to this day, and that's okay. That's okay. Oh, Tommy, that's really too low. You know what I'm saying? You got songs like the Pinball Wizard, told me to be pinball, like one of the earliest rock opera right here, and describe the story of a deaf, dumb and blind. And to me, I feel like Tommy, the character, is a symbol of the society as a whole, who choose to be deaf, dumb, and blind. Even though Tommy actually he wasn't really deaf, dumb, and blind, but he chose to. Does that make sense? I guess so. Bonnie Billy. Okay. Another album I have on my wish list, but I haven't listened to it. KF. Okay. Little Kim. I have this on my wish list too, but I always love Little Kim. Her raunchy style, and yet she still remains like true lyricist. I think that's the difference between the women back in the 90s and the woman rapper in today. Like people like Ice Spice and Sexy Red, all that. They're not lyrical. You know what I'm saying? But Little Kim, she still remained lyrical at all times. She was like you know what I'm saying? But I digress. Talk. This is a good album. I actually have this album on vinyl and everything. It's really good. You know what I'm saying? Not really my type of music, but hey, I still could Consider this a good album. Bob Marley. Okay. Brian Eno. All right. Yeah, I don't know them. I've heard this album. I never listened to it. Robin, really? I'll be dancing on my. It's a good song, really, but really, like that really rate the lyric. Okay. Oh, I love this album. The come in, people. The Disco 2000. Good album right here. Actually, Britpop album from the mid 90s, 1995. This is an incredible album. Vampire Weekend. Okay. Kraftwerk. This is a good album too. You know, like that's not the one with the Trans-Europe Express, but that's the one that had that sound. Yeah, the Man Machine. That's the name of the song, and the model is a really good song as well. I think this album, you know, like I said, it still sounds like it could be made yesterday, if that makes sense. Okay, I have this album on my wish list as well. Too Low. This is like one of the best albums of all time, like best folk rock album. Man, it has a great song like "Only Love Can Break Your Heart to When You're Dead. I Can Really Love Too." One of the best shutdown to racism of all time with "Southern Man, Can't You Let Me." Yeah, I love that song. Okay, Blunty. Good song. Wire. Okay, Mississippi John Hutt. Fiona Apple, when the pawn hit the conflict, he's like a king when I'm not going to read all that, but I've heard great things about this album. This is another album I have on my wish list, but I've heard good things about it, and I'm going to have, actually going to buy this album soon, but we'll see. Tom Petty, okay. Excellent country album. You know what I'm saying? I know Dollar Parton is not really a rock star, but man, like, you know, the title track is just beautiful. And what's the song after that? You know, the one that have more of a rock style to it, but it's still a good song. Okay, don't know this. Then Lizzie, the boys are back in town. All right. Yeah, I never heard these guys. Stars of the Lid. All right. I've heard it always. Me and my buddy David like it. Silver Jews. I finally listened to this album. It's actually a really decent album. Is it like you know, I say it's not one of my favorite albums, but I still find it like a good like alternative country album. It's really good. I dig this. The Meaner, I've been meaning to get this album too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, PJ Harvey. I like this album too. They want more glamorous rock type of music to This Is Love or yeah, Big Cat. This is a good album. I've been meaning to listen to more PJ Harvey too. The Birds, okay. Channing Chats, I love this album. They had more of a like new jack swing type style. It was not released in 1987. It was released in 1986. And it had tons of great songs like "Control" or "When I Think of You" or to the excellent ballad of "Let's Stay a While." Uncle Minnie, this is a good album. This is not my favorite Outkast album. You know what I'm saying? I love The Art of Storytelling, both part 1 and part 2. Rosa Parks is still a good album. And that Spotty Odie something, the one with that gap. Damn, James. All right. Marty Robbins. Okay. Cyndi Lauper. Girl, they wanna have fun. Oh, girl, just wanna have. You know what? I need to get this album. Okay, George Stone. Lorde, that's my buddy David. Shout out to you, David. That's his. He like her. So Burial. I've heard of them. Okay. Should I get their album? Maybe. Joni Mitchell, she cool. Steely Dan is too low. You know, I have songs like Peg. And I did actually jazz rock, yacht rock album to Black Cow. That's a great album. No, that's a great song right there. Asia, the title track, into Josie. Thinking Blue is a good song, but it's not my favorite song. But hey, you know, the Shangri-Las, the leader of the pack. LCD sound system. Okay. Oh, Pay the Fool. Yes. You know, one of the dopest lyricists of all time. One of the greatest rapper ever. Rakim. You know, with the multi-syllable rhyme stream and everything. You know, like his lyrical impact, his flow, just like I said, remains smooth and laid back. Man, how did Billboard magazine don't have Rakim in the top 5? I'm still bothered about that. But hey, you know what I'm saying? You know, guys, title track Paid in Full to I Ain't No Joke to what it's called? I know you got soul. You got it. Fortet. Okay, I've heard of them. I didn't never listen to this album. Alice Coltrane. All right, The Promise. Sex Pistol, good album. You know, good. You know, I know a lot of people don't like the Sex Pistols. You know what I'm saying, and for good reason. You know what I'm saying. A lot of these guys, you know, they really could not sing and they really could not play their own instrument. But man, their music was fun to listen to. Like, you know, God Save the Queen, Anarchy in the UK, EMI. It's still a good album. And I just hate the fact that Johnny Rotten is a sellout now. But hey, Lady Gaga. Is that the one with that bad romance? Yeah, I did not like that song, but yeah, The Mountain Ghost. Okay, Elton John, excellent album, excellent album. I love, yeah, Saturday Night, All Right for Fight. That's a hard rock song. Candle in the Wind, a Benny in a Jet. I first heard it through Mary J. Blige. Danny Brown, this is a good. I only listened to this album twice, but this is a good. I consider it a decent album. Yeah, like if I would do my own ranking, I would rank it around there as well. Joy Division, yes. I love Joy Division. That got that rock sound, that album that still sound incredible. Disorder, She Lost Control, man. Anchor baritone sound is still incredible, man. May he continue to rest in peace. Amazing Grace by Aretha Franklin, okay. D'Angelo, I have this on my wish list. Okay, this is a good one, like a good folk rock album like Woodstock and Teacher's Funeral, like a good country rock album. This, you know what I'm saying? I like this. Almost Cut My Hair, man. Like this one would really like tell the story of the late 70s, no, early 70s, late 60s, like time period and everything. Dummy, okay, this is a good trip hop album. You know what I'm saying? Not my favorite, but it's still a good album. Ornette Coltrane, another excellent album right here. Another excellent album. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why many people didn't like Ornette Coltrane, but it's still a good album. I had this on my wish list. Beck, okay. Avalanche, yes, another excellent trip hop album. You know what I'm saying? That has, you know, Since I Left You, which is my personal favorite, Frontier Psychiatrist, and to 130. Yeah, well, that's 130. Oh my god, I hate the fact I cannot think of these songs off the top of my head, but hey, Germs, okay. Solange, all right. Would I include soundtrack on here? If so, yeah, like this album deserves to be on here. This is a good album. Joshua Tree and Too Low, one of the greatest albums of the 80s. You know, they have songs like Where the Streets Have No Name, With or Without You. I still haven't found what I'm looking for. Dazzling Sun, Hanging On, Wanting to Stand Still. Man, this is incredible. Red Hill Mountain Top, that's the name of the song. Man, this is just incredible, like art rock album. You know what? It's still a good album. Nebraska, I love this album too, like a folk rock album. And yeah, no, not folk rock. It's just a folk album. The title track is just one of the most beautiful songs Bruce Springsteen had ever done. And funny to get, this album was actually meant to be a demo. You know what I'm saying? That's why he recorded Born in the USA. It was really meant for this album, but Bruce Springsteen decided to hold it on and turn it into an epic record. All right, okay, Cure, okay, Supreme. Wow, every list I saw they have this album at least somewhere in the top 50. You know what I'm saying? Wow, that's way too low. Yeah, so I say like a moving song. It's the greatest song. I don't think that's even the Bob Dylan best song. I think Mr. Tambourine is, but it's still the incredible album. You know, just like Tom Dunn Blue and man, this, yeah. Okay. Oh, Grace, I love this album. Hallelujah, hallelujah. To This is our last goodbye. He's an incredible singer too. You know what I'm saying? Another excellent artist that was taken from us way too soon. Busy for the Big Pig. Wow, this is a good album. A lot of good album on here. You know what I'm saying? I like this. You know what I'm saying? I like this album. It's like a cool folk rock album. Liz Fair. You know what? I know I rag on this album, but I could. You know what? This is still a good album. Like Never Say 6 for 1 or what the other song. Fucking run. Yeah, this is still a good album. You know what I'm saying? I just wouldn't rank it so high, but I've heard this album. I definitely heard this album, but I just never really got a chance to around it. Led Zeppelin 4 is not in the top 50. Really? How you have songs like Stairway to Heaven, When the Levee Breaks, Misty Mountaintop, Black Dog, Rock and Roll, all that excellent hard rock sound to folk rock to just incredible music. How can you have all that and it's not still somewhere in the top 50? I digress. This is actually a good folk album, but let's be honest, Jordan Newsom, she can't sing. Yeah, she really can't sing. But with that being said, this is still a good album. I highly recommend it. As a matter of fact, when I bought this album on vinyl, I bought it with Nas album as well. And I was just telling the cashier, this describe my music taste right then and there. So the most overrated rapper of all time, Lil Wayne, the most overrated rapper. I don't give a damn what anyone says. I'm not, nothing you can say could convince me. I'm not hearing you. La 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 la. I'm not hearing you. Lil Wayne, overrated. You mean tell me Lil Wayne is better than Jordan Newsom, than Led Zeppelin, than Bob Dylan, than Liz Fair, than who else? Aretha Franklin, the band, Jeff Buckley, the Supreme. Really? Bruce Springsteen, U2. You mean Tell me that Lil Wayne better than U2, than Curtis Mayfield. I digress. All right, Grace Jones. I know Grace Jones music. I dig her too, but I definitely need to check out more of her music. Fugazi, I've heard of them. The Blue. I never heard of these guys. The Stooges, oh yes, I love that song. 1970. That's one of the very first punk rock band of all time. And this album is still a good album. It's just not my favorite of all time, but it's still a good album. Joni Mitchell, okay. Tom Waits, okay. American Football. Know what? I've been meaning to get this album, but I never really got around to it. Captain Beefheart, my buddy David told me that this was a good album. Janae Monáe, okay. Leonard Cohen, I love this folk rock album. I love this folky album right there. I said Suzanne, one of the most gorgeous songs I've ever listened to in my life. Like, this is just incredible. So Long, Marianne, to the Stranger song. Man, this is incredible. Okay, Danger Mouse and Built to Spill. Oh, Danger Mouse, that's the one where he combined the Jay-Z Black album with the Beatles White album. I never listened to this, but I need to. Oh, I love Blue Line. This is incredible, another incredible trip hop album with Unfinished Sympathy. That video was filmed out here in LA, over at Pico and Vermont. I know the area. The War on Drugs is a good one. Okay, Buna Fista Social Club. Okay, Slayer, Rated Blood, the Malacta in the Sky. My buddy Richie, he loved this album. I just never really been big fan of Slayer. Always feel like they're too heavy for my taste. But get this, they recorded this album on what's it called? Def Jam. There we go, Def Jam. With Run DMC and LL Cool J, man. And I know Public Enemy actually sampled Angel of Death too. Ooh, I love this album, Moving Picture. Tom Sawyer is an excellent album. YYZ, the cool instrumental. I say this album to me, the entire album is incredible. Vince Staples, he cool, just not my favorite. Ooh, the Velvet Underground self-titled album. That's the one where they did more of a folky album, folky pop. The Pale Blue side to What Goes On. I actually like this album. Fiona Apple, okay. Dinosaur. TLC, this is an incredible album. Had that more of a hip hop and an R&B style. I love that song. So I creep. Yeah, just keep it on the down low. Don't go chasing waterfall. Man, I love it. I love that album. It's really cool. Sadie and Enchanted. This is a really cool album. Like a lo-fi. It kind of had a lo-fi vibe to it. It's really cool. I'm trying to summer, babe. It's cool. This album was like one of the most disappointing albums I've ever listened to. And I hate that I had to say it like that. But when I first heard of that, heard of the moon is just incredible. Like, give me that Pacific Northwest feel. But I feel like the entire album, it didn't speak to me the way that I expected to. But it's still a decent album. Kate Bush, okay. Eminem, I said whatever I say I am. When I wasn't, then why would I say I am? Till Stan. Stan is one of the best hip hop songs of all time. The storytelling and everything, it really paint the visual picture and everything. The Real Slim Shady, actually saw, and Kim, which is horrible. All right, got this on my wish list as well. Beyonce, okay. The Strokes, okay. This is it. To the Modern Age. The Modern Age is like one of the best. That is the best song on the entire album. Hard to explain. I never really dig that song, but New York City Cop to someday. Okay, the Ronette. Okay. Rolling Stones. So Sticky Figure. I feel like this is their best album right here. The one with Brown Sugar with a hard rock sound to see me dead flowers in my head to wild horses, just like a moonlight mouse. All right, Sean Prime. Okay, Missy Elliott. I can't stand away. I don't think this album is higher than the Rolling Stones. But I digress. All right, Angelo. Oh, I have this album. This is an incredible album. I saw the show. This show is just incredible. But one thing that made it great is the soundtrack. All right, Nick Drake, Pink Moon. Nick Drake is like incredible. Like this is one of the greatest albums of all time. The entire album is just feels so haunting. As it feels like it speaks to you. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you just have to be. I don't want to say you have to be depressed. But you just have to feel what he has to say in order to get it. You get what I'm saying? Swans. My buddy David love these guys. SZA. Oh, okay. If I had to put SZA on here, I would put Raekwon as well. But this is a good album. I dig this. Public Enemy Suite. Okay, Neutral Milk Hotel. This is another album that's just a little overrated. Yeah, rate your music. They rate this album really high. And I listen to this album. It's like, I don't get it. I don't get what the hype behind it, but it's still a decent album. Of course, more Taylor Swift. Guns N' Roses. Welcome to the jungle. Wake up on the gate. Wake up like an animal. Or Sweet Sound of Mine. Or Take Me Down to the Paradise Field and the birds is green and the girls are pretty. Good album right there. Target Head, my buddy loved it. Have this album on my wish list as well. I love that song. I want you. I need you. I want you, but I want you to want me too. Okay, anyway, back another incredible punk rock album by a female singer, Polystyrene. I think that she is incredible, gorgeous too. You know what I'm saying? But may she continue to rest in peace. Neil Young. Okay, Rita Franklin. This is a good album. And I never love a man the way that I love you. Yeah, it have more of an R&B, that soul pop sound. It's a good album. Pixie, I love this album right here. This monkey gone to heaven too on a way of mutilation. All right. One of the most overrated album of all time. One of the most overrated album. Kanye West, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. That album is hella overrated. All of the Nights is a good song. Runaway, I cannot stand that song. I can't stand Runaway. It's like one of the most pretentious songs I've ever listened to in my life. But I digress. Definitely Maybe. I love this album right here. Maybe, I don't really want to know. We're going to live forever. Alright. Super Sunny Checker Maker, yeah. Another good country rock album right here. The Revelation. I like this album. Van Halen, this album too low in my opinion. How you have a song like Running with the Devil to like one of the greatest guitar solo ever watch it. And which is funny because it was all meant to be a demo, but yeah. Okay. Ooh, I love this album. It's a family affair. You called me smiling again. That's always actually about drug usage every day, believe it or not. This is a good dark psychedelic rock, a psychedelic soul album, which is really a funk album, but really it's still a good album. Oh, I like this album right here. Son of a Preacher Man. Don't forget about me, baby. I have this album on my wish list as well. Okay, change it. Okay. Fishman, I know a lot of people love these guys, man. This is a good album. Ooh, the Shoegate Dream Pop album. Allison. This is a good album right here. I liked it. Lana Del, yeah, and I know that Lana Del. Wow. Okay, Computer 150. Wow. Way too low in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I didn't listen to the album, but I actually listened to like some songs on there, like Paranoid Android, Let Down, and just man, like the album is just so spacey. So man, it's just so man, like it reminds me of the '90s. If that makes sense, it gives me that nostalgic vibe. If that makes sense, y'all. Frank Ocean, okay. This is another album that takes me a while to like, but I actually do like this album. It's just like a cool psychedelic, like hip hop type of album, you know, like with mixes and everything. It's just really cool. Okay, Madonna, yeah, really over border of Canada and Radiohead, even Dusty Springfield, I guess. I'm about the president that made me get money. That yeah, Original Doubt. It's a good album. It's not my favorite Jay-Z album, but it's an album. I'm feeling it, feeling that for the final or bring it on with the thing, get the cake, man. This is good. Another good album right here. It's like, but there's one album that's just hard to explain, like Dylan in the movie. This is a good album. I liked it. I'm going to Graceland, to Memphis, Tennessee, to walk all the way to Wi-Fi, or you can call me out. Okay, Homogenetic by Bjork. This is when Bjork really dive into the trip hop album. Yeah, trip hop. You know what I'm saying? It's really her. You know, True Good. It's just all like. Oh my god! I wish I could name all these songs off the album, but I have this album. This is a really good album right here. Okay, never heard of this one. Another cool jazz album. I like this. Oh, I love this album. You know, it had a great alternative rock mix with gospel. Come on, come together to good ways. I don't know why I never listened to this album. I don't know why I never listened to it, but hey, I digress. Okay, Chase Brown. I feel good. Master of Puppets is too low. Master of Puppets to the fray. To Orion, to Battery. Good album right here. Elliott Smith, okay, this is a good album. I like this. Oh, Physical Graffiti, you know, like I said, not Led Zeppelin's best album, but it's still a credible album where they talk about, you know, Trample Underfoot, that good funk rock song to Kashmir. To Down by the Seaside, In My Time of Dying. It's a good album. PJ Harvey. Okay, I've been meaning to listen to this, but never got around to it. George Michael. Okay, I got that faith. Okay, Herbie Hancock. Another album I have on my wish list. Okay, the Beatles. Wow, we've got the first Beatles album on here. I love this album too. One of my favorite actually. To Norwegian Wood, to Norman, to If I Needed Someone to Love, which is, in my opinion, the first great George Harrison song. David Bowie. Yeah, this is a good album right here, but not my favorite David Bowie, you know what I'm saying? I like the first side. I didn't really dig the second side, that ambient, but hey, everyone is different. That Punk. Like I said, I always had mixed feelings about them. You know, on one hand, they still kept disco alive, but on the other hand, one more time, yeah, they did advocate for autotune. I'm not. Wow, another album that's way too low. Dark Side of the Moon. I expect that to be in the top 50, but I digress. Yeah, REM. Okay, good. Okay, this is a good album. I like that. They Chango pop sound. Ramones are too low. Highly influential, one of the most influential albums of all time. Songs like Bitch Street Pop, I Wanna Be Your Boyfriend, to Let's Dance, to I Wanna Walk Around With You. Alright, the Breeders. My personal favorite album of all time is only 121. Wow. You put Driller this low. Really. Fugees, I love the Fugees, you know what I'm saying? I know my mom loved the Fugees as well, you know what I'm saying? But I would not rate this over Driller. It's still a good album, you know, Ready or Not is one of my personal favorite songs. Killing Me Softly, which is actually a cover song, not by, but it actually was originally from a country song, believe it or not. See, Daydream Nation, I know a lot of people love this album. I'm not a big fan because it's just too noisy for me, in my opinion. Ooh, another album that's way too. Oh, they rank all this album too low. Come on, one of the greatest albums that had that have incredible guitar licks and everything. You know what? This is starting to look like one of the worst lists I've ever. At least Rolling Stone, at least their list makes sense. In a sense, this album, this ranking don't even make sense. Like, how the hell you have Jimi Hendrix at 118, OK Computer, Driller, and the wrong subtitle album all this low? If they would have put at least in the top 100, I would understand. But come on, okay. See, look, The Chronic. You mean to tell me that The Chronic, one of the greatest hip hop album of all time? See that? Okay, if this was like the top 20 right here. Okay, let's say they have this at number 18 and The Chronic at number 16. I can live with that. But 116, really? One of the dopest, one of the most influential hip hop album, one of the most important hip hop album. 116? Really? I digress, y'all. But Transformer is a good album too, you know, like it had a gender bending, you know, like, hey babe, look at walk on the rails, like two bitches. Perfect. It's a good album. See, System of the Down, I actually like System of the Down. What you mean to tell me that this album is better than The Chronic? Than Driller, than Jimi Hendrix, Are You Experienced, or to even Sonic Youth? I guess. Bad Feeling is a good album. I dig this. See, I love Mariah Carey. She had, you know what I'm saying, she had one of the most beautiful vocals of all time. What you mean to tell me that she better than Driller? Than Driller, than The Chronic? I guess. I love this album, y'all. I love this album. It's an excellent post-rock album. I listen to this album when I'm on the plane. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those albums where it's really like soothe me. If that makes sense. Queen of the Dead, excellent album. Excellent, alright. Dig Me Out, okay. I had this album on my wish list right here, The Heat. Jay Dilla, excellent album right here. I love this album. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, like a lot of their, almost all their songs like less than 1 minute, and yet they go straight to the point and everything. Continue to rest in peace, Jay Dilla. Straight out of Compton, crazy motherfucker named Ice Cube. Again, 106, really? Should be much higher, but I guess. Paul McCartney, okay. The River is a good album, but it's not Bruce Springsteen's best album. See? Who is I never heard of these guys. Who are they? Okay, Fuel Experimental Mental Band. Okay, Black Man. Okay, I guess so. Prince. Okay. You know, 1999. I Wanna Die. I Wanna Dance Myself Away. This is a good album right here. Little Red Corvette. Down. Okay, this is a good album. Like a bridge over troubled water. Okay, let's see what's in the top 100. Okay, B.B. King, okay. Grateful Dead? Over Michael Jackson? Over Dr. Dre? Over Radiohead, OK Computer? I digress. Donna Summer, again, over Dr. Dre? Michael Jackson? Don't get me wrong, I love Donna Summer. You know, Bad Girl, talking about the bad girl, or Hostile Baby to the day. But still, I heard this album, but I never listened to it. Fleetwood Mac, okay. Aphex Twin, okay. I love Sade, I really do. Like, gorgeous woman, has a beautiful sultry voice and everything. You know what I'm saying? I voted for her though to be inducted to a Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but she didn't get in. That's sad, but hey, whatever. War. Good album. This is a great album, like early 70s funk album. Were they from Long Beach? I thought they were from LA. But hey, this is still a good album right here. But I said low. No, that's all not on here. But the Cisco Kid was a friend of mine. Okay. Otis Ready. I love Respect right here. Yeah. Yeah. Aretha Franklin. I don't think Aretha Franklin stole that, so it's a cover, but whatever. Satisfaction is his excellent cover. Until I've been loving you for too long. Okay, still Stooges. It's a good album. Television. Okay, good. I love Marquee. I love the title track. Marquee Moon. This is a good one. Sign Me Dream. It's a good album. But it's not better than Millie Collin and Infinite Sadness. But hey. One of my favorite hip hop albums of all time, right here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's like when Beastie Boy move away from that childish rap back to be more of a lyrical and things like that. Not only that, the beat which is went so hard, but yeah, really, Life of the Pablo, I guess. I put a spell on you. All right, Sophie, I've heard of her. She passed away, right? May she continue to rest in peace. Okay, this is a good album, but not better than Doolittle. I love this album right here, and Rainbows. Okay, Body Snatcher, Nude, man, and no, Jigsaw. What the full title song, but it's good. D'Angelo, how does it? Yeah. How does it feel? Yeah. Okay. Excellent jazz album that mixed with the Indian Hindu type of style. It's a good album. Okay, yes. But Black Sabbath. Great album right here. All right. Oh yeah, this is a good jazz album. I like this. Okay. I didn't know. I think this is an album more so from my buddy Sam. Shout out to you, Sam. Oh, I love Erykah Badu and the rip chop to what the other song work ain't on it but it pays the bill. Okay, I actually gonna get this album soon. Little Richer, all right. Damn it! Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Bob Dylan. Everybody must this song. I'm plunging my joy to say I Lady of Lowland. It's a good album, not my favorite, but it's a good album. Smokey Robinson, okay. Kendrick Lamar, excellent album right here. I love this. Swimming Pool Drink is like one of my favorite hip hop songs, man. It's a cool album. Madonna, okay. My Bloody Valentine, I love this album right here. I love this album. This is really a cool, dope album right here. Like at that dream pop, it makes it sound so. It's noisy, but it's so beautiful to listen to, and it just makes you like think of all the dream and everything. It's really cool. Nas Illmatic, one of the greatest hip hop album ever. I say life a bitch and then you die. That was for five. You never know where we gonna go. The world is yours. Till it ain't hard to tell. Okay, Lady Soul. This is my personal favorite. Ricka Franklin album. I say change a fool. You make me feel like a natural woman. Tribe Called Quest, another great album right here. I say we got the jazz. Man, this is a great, incredible album. Off the Wall, living life off the wall. Living off the wall too. I wanna walk with you, yeah. Even as many black people, they'll say that Off the Wall is a better album. Me personally, I not only I said Driller, but Driller is my personal favorite. But hey, we're not the entertainers to come as you are. Something in the way. Ray Charles, okay. Another album I'm planning on getting, okay. Oh, the White Album. I actually like this album too. That's my buddy David's favorite album right here. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, to me, it's like all over the place. But it's still a good album. Like, while my guitar gently weaves to Helter Skelter. You say you want a revolution. There you go. Alright. Car wheel on the gravel road. You took my joy and I want it back. See, I love this album so much, but I wouldn't rank this album so high. Like Violet to I Miss World. Ready to Die is a dope album. Not my favorite hip hop album, but still a dope album. Like, I wonder what you calling me a big papa. Throw your hands in the air and be a true player. Chelsea is a good song. Warning is an incredible song. One more chance. With respect. Alright. Another folk album right here that's just incredible, man. I love it. Like Ballerina to Cypress Avenue to Madam Joy. Good album. Oh, this is a good album. Another album I actually only listened to twice, but it's still mind blowing every time I listen to it. It's still good. I love this. My personal favorite soul album of all time. Got the "This is too high. Here's the higher ground to live in. Just a love for the day. Living. All right. Beyonce, really? I guess. Wu-Tang Clan, cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bill, y'all. Protect your neck. To METHOD, man. Okay. Automatic for the people. Okay, that's a good album right there. No. See that? Sorry about that, you guys. So I had to go somewhere. Today's Father's Day. I had to spend some time with my dad. But I decided, you know what? Let me continue finish on with this video. Let's start with number 50 with Johnny Cash at Folsom Prison. I got that album on vinyl as well, but it's a good album. It's a good country outlaw album. Frank Ocean Blunt, okay. Julie Cruz, okay. Wow, Kind of Blue. That should have been much higher in my opinion, but still a great jazz album. You know what I'm saying? One of the most famous albums of all time. And it's still a good album to listen to. The Roots is good. The Beatles Were Father, number 45. Wow, one of the greatest albums of all time. It's only 45. Come on, how you gotta have a diverse type of music with Eleanor Rigby with the classical theme to the hard rock of She Said to the psychedelia of Tomorrow Never Knows and everything. It's still this album is still just a fantastic album, man. This is just my personal favorite Beatles album of all time. 3 Feet Higher Rising, a classic album. When NWA and BC Boy, and when they were going to more of a hardcore hip hop, here De La Soul making more of a cool Sunshine, more psychedelic hip hop type of album, and it's still a dope album. I know it's my personal favorite song on here, but it got Me, Myself, and I, and all that good song on there. Okay, another album I was just listening to twice, and honestly, each time it gets better. You know what I'm saying? I love the Drink Pop and everything. It's just a really good song and everything. Another album I need to buy from PJ Harvey's. I'm planning on buying this one right there, do a replacement. Horses, see the it's a decent album. It's a good album, but really, number 40? I guess. On the beach, I say really good folky album, folky country album. Ambulance Blues is probably one of the most haunting songs. Of his music and everything. Illinois is a great album, but I will not rank it so high. Number 38, especially over Revolver and Thriller and Chronic and everything. But Exile on Main Street is an incredible album, but I think Bagger Banquet and Sticky Fingers are a better album. With that being said, it still had a lot of great, hard blues songs like Happy, and to Tumble It Die, to my personal favorite, Torn and Frayed, which is an incredible album right here. They tried to make me go to rehab, and I said no. Okay, oh yes, I love this album. A Love Supreme. Just that hard bop album, man. It got so spiritual and everything. It's still a good album. Yes, David Bowie, Ziggy Stardust. I love this album, man. This is one of my all-time favorite album. It definitely had that hard glam rock. You know what I'm saying? To the ballad of the title track, to the hard rock and roll of Selfish City, to the early punk rock of Hang On To Yourself. It's just a incredible album. Tapestry is a good album. I love this. I feel the earth move. Yeah. Okay, Billie Holiday is cool. Oh yeah, this is my personal favorite Bjork album right here. You know what I'm saying? I had that more of, it might have had a harder trip hop type of sound. Songs like I wish I could remember the songs off the top of my head. Possibly, maybe it's a great song, like Sunburst song and everything. It's a cool one. Blood on the Track. You know what? Like I say, I may not be a big Bob Dylan fan, but even I know a great album right here, and this is an incredible album. This is autobiography. With him going through the force and everything. Tango Up in Blue. It's one of his best songs that he ever written, in my opinion. Okay, another Fiona Apple album. See that Miseducation? I knew they were going to rank this album so high. It's a good album though, and I love it too. But I'm not sure if it's that high. But hey, I know different stuff with different people. Electric Ladyland, not my personal favorite Jimi Hendrix album, but it's still a good album. Got a lot of great songs like The Voodoo Child, which I first heard to to NWO and Hulk Hogan and all that. But it got a lot of other good songs like All Along the Watchtower, which was Bob Dylan cover song and everything. So it's a good album. Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Heart Club Band. It's still like a lot of great songs. Not my favorite Beatles album, but they're probably the most important album on this list. So yeah, this is a good one. Got my personal favorite Ringo song with a little help of my fan too. To the incredible George Harrison, With and Without You, and one of their best songs, which is A Day in the Life, which is incredible. I always feel this album is overrated. Like, this is another album that disappoints me. And I know that because my buddy David is a big fan of Talking Heads, but this album always disappointed me. But I know a lot of people love it. Sam Cooke, okay. Yeah, one of the most overrated album of all time. Not probably the most overrated album, London Calling. You know what I'm saying? That, I had high hopes of it, knowing that it's one of the greatest albums. I was disappointed when I first heard it. It's still a good album, you know what I'm saying? It's still in my top 100, but it's just not a classic and not a masterpiece the way a lot of people make it out to be. But, To Pimp a Butterfly, okay. Velvet Underground Nico, excellent album. Excellent album. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is an album that gave birth to the alternative rock genre. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of people say it's the first punk rock. I disagree. Yeah, I say it's very first alternative rock album because, it really was alternative to the whole hippie scene. And it talked about things like heroin, like prostitution, S&M and everything. It's just, wow. There's an album that was really ahead of its time. Good album, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a good, like, folky country album, like Cheese Egg and, heavy metal drummers, which is a great song right up there. War R1 is incredible. Purple Rain, yes. If you only want, yes, Prince's second best album is better than his second best. And what is his best album? But still though, like if you only own one Prince album, which you shouldn't, but you only own one, then this album should be from the hard rock of Let's Go Crazy to the filthiness of Darling Nikki, which by the way influenced all that parental advisory sticker that's on the album, and to like one of the greatest power ballads of all time with the title track, Purple Rain. Warmer is a great album as well. You know what I'm saying? The Chain is a great song. Don't stop thinking about tomorrow till you gotta go your own way. A good album. Maggot Brain. Yes. This is an incredible album. The title track is one of the best guitar music that you will ever listen to. And you got a lot of great songs like the folky soul, Can You Get to That, to Hidden Liquidity. This is a great hard rock song. Velvet Rope. It's a good album. I like Rhythm Nation more, but it's still a good one with I Get So Lonely to Got Till It's Gone. It's a good one. Born to Wood. Yes, one of my all-time favorite albums right here. Got a lot of great songs like Thunder Rolls, Jungle Land. The entire album is just brilliant. I freaking love this album. Joni Mitchell Blue, it's a good album, but it bores me. You get what I'm saying? It bores me, but what's going on? Wow, if all these great albums not in the top 10, I'm wondering what's in the top 10. I love Mercy Me. To what the other great song that now he had? Made Me Wanna Holler Into My Life. Okay, Bishop Brew, the great album. Very long, but it's still a good one. It Takes a Nation of Millions to Hold Us Back. Yes, a good album right there. You know what I'm saying? My favorite song, Black Hour to Steal, even though Fight the Power is the best song of all time. You know what I'm saying? It's still a great album. Got a lot of great social commentary and everything. Like it tell you what was going on in a ghetto community. Pet Sound, okay. Pet Sound number 10. And somehow that's still too low. You know what I'm saying? You got a perfect song like God Only Know What Up or to Would It Be Nice If We Was Older. See that the entire album is just brilliant. It's just beautiful from the production and everything. I never even heard these guys. Milton Nasmimento. Who are these people? Yeah, yes I am, y'all. So, okay, Nina Simone. I'm gonna have this on my wish list. You know, what I'm saying I've been meaning to get to more into Nina Simone. Okay, yeah, Fishman's 30 long season. I actually have this album. You know, what I'm saying I've been trying to find this record on Final, but on eBay it costs like fucking $800. Like, come on. You know what I'm saying? It's just a brilliant dream pop Japanese rock album. You know what I'm saying? That just now got getting her more fame because of recently. You know what I'm saying? Because let's face it, you wouldn't know what Japanese rock music sound like, you know what I'm saying, unless you're a big fan of Japanese music. But I'm glad I got into these guys, man. These guys were brilliant. Steak Onia, yes. Yes, that's my favorite Outcast album of all time. Number 6. You know, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Oh, I am for real too. So fresh and so clean. You got a lot of great song going here, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, and the music is just so diverse, man. Like Toilet Tisha to the title track Stangonia, Slum Beautiful. Man, this album is just brilliant, man. One of my all-time favorite albums of all time. Abbey Road. Okay, I knew they were going to put Abbey Road. This is not my favorite Beatles album, but like Revolver is, but I know a great album when I hear it, and Abbey Road is just brilliant. You know what I'm saying? We got my personal favorite Beatles song of Something to Come Together, to the folky Here Comes the Sun, to the Abbey Road medley where it's 16 minutes of greatness, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, how many songs? Like 9 songs together, 16 minutes. It's just brilliant. All right, Prince, A Sign of the Time. Okay, this is a good album. It's not better than Purple Rain, but it's still a brilliant album. You know, hey man, we ain't gonna tolerate that. But okay, so Sign of the Time. You got the looks to the hard rock. I could never take a place of your man. To the psychedelic of a title track. To the fun soul sound of Play in the Sunshine. Just the entire album is just brilliant. It's just incredible. Okay, one number 3. I make a deal with God. I'm looking at the big sky. No. Honestly, I wouldn't rank it so high, but it's still a great album. You know what I'm saying? I like this more than Joni Mitchell Blue album, but it's still a good album, man. You know what I'm saying? I highly recommend to everyone to listen to this album at least once. What number 2? Let's see what number 2. Really? The Cure? I love this album too. You know, this integration, you know, I like this album, but number 2, that's way too high. That is way too high, you know what I'm saying? It does have some great stuff like Fascinating Street to Picture of You to the Love Song. This is it's a good album, but not number 2. Let's see what number 1. Okay, Song of the Key of Life. Again, not my favorite Stevie Wonder album, but it's still a brilliant album. You know what I'm saying? Got a lot of great songs over here, like as isn't she lovely to not Doug Love and not you know, several people sampled that, like Pastime Paradise. Coolio sampled that. You know what I'm saying? It's just an incredible album overall. Like one of the best double album. But I disagree when they say that this is the best album of all time. I'm not really feeling this list though, because a lot of the albums is way too low, like Thriller and The Chronic and Revolver and all that. But what can you do? With that being said, thank you guys for watching. What you guys think of this list? Let me know in the comment down below. Whether you like, subscribe to your uncle. You can share my previous list down here. Peace, love, and rock and roll.